How do I stop falling off track every weekend? That's the question one of my buddies asked me, and it hit home because I'm a sprinter. I'll do something, I'll go hard, I'll do everything perfectly, and I'll be so motivated and feel full of energy, and I'm on it. And then after a couple weeks, something happens, and then I lose all momentum and I'm back to square one. And in this video, I'm gonna share with you 3 things that help me break the cycle and stick to it and follow it through to the end. Now, if you're anything like me, you start off strong, you're a sprinter, man. You have all this energy and momentum going for you, and then one slip, one lack of discipline, and you're back to square one. You lose all your track, and you just maybe even rebound harder the other way. And for me, that was with my diet. Especially as a personal trainer, I had a lot of imposter syndrome. I was overweight, I was strong, but I wasn't where I wanted to be. And I kept trying to diet down to get shredded, and nothing was working. And I'd be sticking to this deficit, I'd be sticking to these macros, and then one slip and I kind of give up, or it's too hard, it shouldn't be like this. And I just couldn't seem to find the perfect motivation to see through it to the end. And I blamed myself, and I started to get to a point, because I kept failing at this diet, that maybe it's just not for me. Maybe it's genetic. Think about that. Maybe it's genetic. And I started to accept defeat, really. And I was stuck in that cycle of going hard and then failing and going back to square one, sprinting, running out of energy, and back to square zero. And it stayed like that until I found a plan that works. That's the first thing. And it's, no dip. It's obvious, right? Of course. But if it's not working, if you keep failing, you have to reassess your strategy. Clearly what you're doing is not working. And if you have a plan that works, that gets results, and it works for you, then all that's left is for you to execute and do it. It's simply a matter of following the instructions. Now, if you're following a plan and it's not working, pause, assess the situation, try something else. Don't give up. Do a little research, talk to somebody, YouTube, watch my content, and reassess and create a new path. And don't stop until you figure it out. And so after 1, you have your plan. 2, you have to lock in mentally, and you have to refuse to let anything get in between you and that goal. You have to quiet your inner bitch perpetually. For me, when I started getting shredded and I was gonna have iron discipline, I started waking up at 4 a.m. And that first morning of waking up at 4 a.m., I felt like I was gonna die. I was so tired. I wanted to hit snooze and snooze. And I did hit snooze, once or twice, but I got up and I was like, fuck you, shut up, I'm getting up. And it was okay. And I realized it was okay. All that to say is that you have to quiet your inner bitch voice. Your inner bitch is gonna stop you from doing a lot of things in life if you let it. And you have to get to a point where you refuse to be dominated. You have to turn into a tyrant. You have to turn into a tyrant. You have to be tyrannical with your own urges and lower frequency self, the part of you that's going to drag you down into complacency, stagnation, and average mediocrity. Which leads me to 3. If you have the plan that works, and you're not weak mentally, and you're being strong and you're being disciplined, and you have it in you, but it's just not resonating with you, that's a problem. You have to ask yourself why. If the plan works and it's worked for everybody, and you thought you wanted this, but you're like forcing yourself to follow these steps, and it's like you're fighting against yourself. You have to ask yourself why. There's something that's not clicking with you, and maybe it's not what you really want. What is it that you really want? You have to be self-aware. You have to dig deeper. You have to ask yourself why, peel back the layer, and connect with what your true desire is. Because once you eliminate this false belief or this mindset or whatever it was that was limiting you, or you uncover the truth of what it is that you're seeking, it clicks and you're able to connect with yourself on a genuine level, and that genuine connection to what you truly desire will propel you to take action in the next right direction or the best path forward. I know that was a lot of word salad, but essentially, if it's not working out for you, you have to ask yourself why. You have to figure out what it is you truly want and give yourself time. It's not going to come instantaneously. It could come instantaneously. Oftentimes it takes me days. Just be patient. The answer will uncover itself. And you have to dig deeper. You have to be self-aware. But once you do, that truth will propel you to the best path for you, as long as you continue to choose the right plan and have a tough mind. So that was a quick one today. If you got value from this, like, subscribe, drop a comment. I'm doing these videos. I'll be releasing one every day for the next, 90 days. I think I'm on video 10 or something, but appreciate it. Let me know if it helped. Thank you.